The overall goal of this methodology is to experimentally manipulate blood glucose using a fasting procedure followed by administration of a beverage. This is followed by the presentation of a method for measuring changes in implicit cognition using a lexical decision task.
This method will show researchers how to experimentally manipulate participants' blood glucose levels and then program a task to measure changes in implicit cognition that result. The main advantage of this technique is that it's relatively inexpensive and easy to perform.
Although this method can be used to measure the impact of energy need on changes in implicit cognition, it can also be used to measure the impact of energy need on other psychological processes and behavior.
To begin, set up a two-part survey using survey building software. In addition to the research task, make sure that the survey begins with a consent form and ends with a debriefing statement. Next, send out a recruitment email and select a pool of participants based on the inclusion and exclusion factors described in the accompanying text protocol. Ask them to refrain from eating or drinking any non-water beverages for 8 hours prior to their participation session.
It is critical that you instruct participants to fast for a minimum of 8 hours prior to the experimental session. Any participant that violates these instructions needs to be excluded from data analysis.
Before participants arrive in the laboratory, assign each participant a unique ID number and randomly assign them a beverage type using a participant log. Then, write each participant ID number being used in a session on an individual sticky note.